Alright, got a lot to talk about. Let's get right into it, bro. Now, before I get into Hate Week, I gotta bring something up that I've seen a little bit this past week, and really I shouldn't even bring this shit up, but I'm going to because I feel like it needs to be said. For anybody saying, especially like whether it's Seahawks fans or whether it's anybody else, for anybody saying that Jacksonville Jaguars fans are a classless and shitty fan base, because I've seen it in my comment section, I've seen it in UCF Jaguars comment section, and it's probably in T. Kirk's comment section too, I haven't really looked. But for anybody saying that shit, you can go fuck yourself. Like, really, you can go fuck yourself. You're gonna stereotype our whole fan base because of the actions of two stupid motherfuckers. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. What you really need to do, you need to look at the fucking actions of your scumbag ass players before you go judging my fan base. Let's be real. This game's over. The game was over. And Michael Bennett trying to roll up on fucking Brandon Linder's leg to, injure him and take him out for a while. Like real shit, Michael Bennett, you're a fucking piece of shit, dude. Like, you truly are a fucking scumbag. And that started this whole shit. Sheldon Richardson, I'm really not going to get on him too much because, even though Michael Bennett was a piece of shit for what he did, he's still just defending his teammate. He threw a punch. He actually took an ejection that should have been your bitch ass as Michael Bennett. So, I'm not going to get on Sheldon Richardson too much. But Quinton Jefferson, this dude trying to jump in the fucking crowd and fight fans, and then his teammate says, allegedly, that someone called him the N-word. Okay, first of all, if someone called him that word, let's think about this for a second. You're his teammate. He walked out on his own with security. How the fuck did you hear it? Like, really, how the fuck did you hear it? And go look at the fucking footage. I seriously doubt someone called him that, because if you look at half of the fucking, matter of fact, the majority of the fans that were in that front row section of that, they were fucking black! And and knowing black people, like I know black people, if I seriously doubt anybody in that section is going to allow a white person to say that, because when that word is dropped out of a white person's mouth, it don't matter what team we're all rooting for, all that other shit goes out the fucking window. I guarantee you that guy would have got his ass kicked. So, I call bullshit on that. And but like I said, the game was over. And that at the end of the game brought out the worst of us because of the actions of that stupid motherfucker. And got two of his players all riled up and ejected for it. Like, Michael Bennett seriously is a fucking scumbag. And what's even worse is Seahawks fans, some of them even wrote in my comment section how they think Michael Bennett is a piece of shit. So, you want to stereotype our fan base, dude? I've been going to, even though I don't live in Jacksonville, I've been going to Everbank Field for 9 fucking years. I'm great friends with a lot of season ticket holders, and normally we don't do shit like that. So, that fucking dickhead brought out the worst in us. And honestly, when people get hurt, I never wish anybody to get hurt. Like, fucking Allen Robinson, I felt bad for. Carson Wentz, I felt bad for. Deshaun Watson, I felt bad for. A fucking rival, Deshaun Watson and J.J. Watt, I felt bad for. Especially Ryan Shazier, too. And Ryan Shazier, I think, since we're going to bring you up, I just would like to say we're all praying for you, dude. We hope you get a fucking speedy recovery, and we hope to see you on the field again someday, dude, because you definitely didn't deserve that shit. So, Ryan Shazier, hashtag Shay Leave. We're all praying for you, man. And you know what? I don't care how fucked up this is to say. I truly wish that Ryan Shazier and Michael Bennett could trade places. Because, dude, if you seriously got hurt, normally I feel bad for people. Your ass, I would not fucking care. You're a fucking piece of shit and deserve every bad thing you get in this world, and you may go fuck yourself. And the sad part about this is, this was a great fucking game. I watched that game on the edge of my fucking seat, dude. Like, that was one of the best games I've seen in a long time. That's a fucking Game of the Year candidate. But it's going to be overshadowed because of this bullshit. And I solely blame Michael Bennett for that shit. So, Michael Bennett, you can go fuck yourself. And anybody calling our fan base shit and classless, you also can go fuck yourself. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's get on to Hate Week. Now, got the Houston Texans, the final game at Everbank Field, at least for the regular season. Shout out to Stephen Rose. Shout out to Joseph Tinney. Shout out to H-Town Nation. And, I don't know if he still does video, and I can't remember his actual fucking YouTube name, but, shout out to that fucking kid who looked like Stewart from Mad TV that did a video on me. I can't even think of his fucking name, but, I don't know if he does videos anymore or not. I remember I subscribed to his channel, but I haven't seen shit from him. So, I mean, Stewart, if you're still out there, shout out to you, bro. Oh, and speaking of Texans YouTubers, before I actually talk about the game, I'm gonna bring something up real quick. Stephen Rose, my man, brother. I watched your Crow for the 49ers hate for the 49ers week video. I appreciate you giving my team praise, but there was something in that video that really captured my attention that I feel like I needed to address for you. So let's roll the footage. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Let's roll this footage. I'm gonna try and get in close so you can hear it.
House in the AFC. I truly believe that. I mean, their defense is just fucking explosive, man. I think four guys alone on their defense is just between Telvin Smith and Nakau, or however you say that. I never can pronounce that African guy's name, but explosive, man. I think four guys alone on their defense is just between Telvin Smith and Nakau, or however you say that. I never can pronounce that African guy's name, but between those four individuals on the field, man, they have a light.
I think you already know what I'm about to say. So, this was brought to my attention. You don't know how to say one of my favorite players' names right. But see, I ain't mad at you, Stephen Rose. It's not your team, but what I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna educate you on it, brother. I'm gonna educate you on it because and listen, man, you're not the only one. You are not the only one, I promise you. Because even T. Kirk, he come out and call this motherfucker Naguke or whatever the fuck he says. So you're not the only one that can't pronounce his name. So today, my friend, and you know, Joseph Teddy probably don't even know how to say his name right, but luckily, what I'm gonna do for you guys, you know. Yeah, we're division rivals. We do this shit with, you know, Stephen Rose. We division rivals. We do this shit with each other twice a year. But you know, you're still my boy. So I'm gonna educate you. Welcome to the class of Jaginoff. And I'm gonna even take the face mask off for this. And I happen to have his jersey right here. We're gonna educate together. Alright, can we see this shit? Yeah, good enough. Okay. Now, the way you say this man's name is Yannick Ngakoue. Ngakoue. Say with me, people. T. Kirk, I want you to watch this too, so you know this shit for future references. And by the way, it's not Malik Jackson, it's Malik Jackson. Ngakoue. Ngakoue. Good job. And also Also, too, you can add his nickname that I'm trying to get around. And really, he should have been called this for a while now, but I'm gonna try to get it to catch on. The name I call him, Yannick Ngakwe. See, Yannick Goat. That's a goat if you can't say it. Quay. Ngakwe. Okay. Now, let's use it in a sentence because look, this guy's gonna be sacking Deshaun Watson twice a fucking year. So for years to come, you guys gotta know this shit when you say, "Oh, fuck that Ngakwe," or whatever you guys say. You know, I don't know what y'all say. I don't know how y'all are as fans, but all right, let's use the shit in a sentence. TJ Yates is going to be hold on, let me start this over. It's going to be a long day for TJ Yates because he's constantly going to get ghetto tagged by Yannick Ngakwe. Now let's use his nickname in a sentence. TJ Yates is gonna hurry up passes and throw multiple interceptions to Jalen Ramsey and AJ Boye because he's going to be harassed like a cute girl in a room full of perverts by Yannick Ngakwe. Or I'm sorry, Yannick Ngakwe. See? Easy. Now you know how to say his name, and you can't say I wasn't there for you. And that's your first class. The semester ends with you taking an L, and for graduating you get a great gift. You get the gift of Jaginoff. Drink it in, man. All right. Anyway, enough of that shit. Back to hate week. Put this back. Now, I know I'm fucking around and stuff, but all jokes aside, I'm not gonna sit here and talk a whole bunch of shit about a team that's injured. But let's be honest. Yeah, we beat them week 1 when they had all their starters healthy, but you know, I really was looking forward to seeing Deshaun Watson again, but you know, dude got hurt. J.J. Watt's hurt. Whitney Merciless is hurt, among others. You know, so I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about a team that's really beaten up by injury, because I'm not the type of dude who likes to excuse me. I'm not the type of dude who likes to who wants to take advantage of injured teams' shit. I want to beat teams at their best. So it's disappointing that we don't get to see Deshaun Watson play. It's disappointing we don't get to see J.J. Twat play. You know, it is what it is. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Like, every year it seems like that injuries hit a fucking team really hard, and unfortunately for you guys, this was your year, and it sucks. Like, there's no other way to describe it. So here's the situation. Look. Unfortunately, it's still a game, and as bad as I hate this fucking team, I do got sympathy for you guys for the injuries. But you know what? We gotta handle business. We're trying to fucking win this division and get to the playoffs. So there's no other way to say this. You guys are gonna take an ass whip, and it's probably gonna get ugly. And yeah, y'all gonna have to hold L. But look, don't be too upset about this year. Okay, y'all got a good cornerstone for the future with Watson. Just, you know, get healthy. I'd fire your fucking strength and conditioning coach and your team doctor, because sending Tom Savage out back in that game, like, y'all about to fuck around and give that dude brain damage and shit. But all these motherfuckers getting hurt, like, something not right here. But anyway, I'd fire that motherfucker. Well, both of them, and maybe Bill O'Brien, too, for his comments, because that was just fucking stupid. But, yeah, man, just, you know, y'all gonna get a high draft pick, you know, get healthy, and, you know, we'll do this shit for real. We'll do this shit for real next year. So, is what it is, man. Unfortunately, we got to hand you guys the cell. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it this way, but hey, man, it's got to be. But hey, man, it's got to be done. Now, once again, shout out to Stephen Rose. Shout out to Joseph Tenney. Shout out to H-Town Nation. Shout out to Stewart if you're watching somewhere. Shout out to all you guys. But anyway, all right. Let's talk a little bit about playoff situation. Really simple. We win, we're in. We finally get a playoff game for the first time since 2007. So, we can't fuck around with the Texans. We can't come in playing cocky. Like, I know y'all hype about the Seattle game and maybe feel like you guys can't be touched or anything. Don't fucking think like that. Don't do it. Because we were on a 4-game win streak, and then what happened when we got a little cocky? We got our asses kicked by the Arizona... Well, we didn't really get our asses kicked, but we got beat by the fucking Arizona Cardinals. A game we should have won. So, come in there, handle your business. Try to get it over with early so we can rest some stars, and, we're good. Handle your business, let's get to the playoffs. That's what we all want to see. Now, a couple more games to pay attention to after this. One, New England at Pittsburgh. At 4:25, everybody who is a Jaguars fan has got to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan for 3 hours. That's it. I know it sucks, but we got to, because if the Steelers beat these motherfuckers, it don't matter what the fuck they do the rest of the year. As long as we win out, which we're gonna win, which we should win the rest of our games. Number two seed, home playoff game, first round bye. That is doable. Let's make that shit happen. Second game to pay attention to, Tennessee Titties, San Francisco 49ers. Now, this is a game that I think the Titans probably will win, but it wouldn't shock me at all if they lost, because the wheels are falling off that fucking wagon, I'm telling you. And if they do, they're not beating the Rams the following week. They're not beating us the week after that. So, if this team drops all 3 of their games, their postseason hopes are done. And I don't want this team in the fucking playoffs. As much shit as they talk, they don't deserve shit. So, let's be keeping an eye on that and cheering for the 49ers. So, hopefully they get a win, and then we'll repay them by kicking their asses next week. Which, I got something for their asses next week. So, that's what it is, man. Like, a number 2 seed is, like, within reach. And we might as well face facts, too. I know I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but we might as well face facts, too. The rest of the AFC is ass, besides us, the Steelers, and the Patriots. We're going to have to play both of those teams in consecutive weeks. It's a fact. So, and need I remind you, 97, 2005, 2007, our postseason dreams ended in New England. So, I've never had a team that we have felt like in recent memory that we could beat the Patriots until this year. So, the fact that Tom Brady's never faced a defense like this in his career, and you couple that with home field advantage, we can beat the Patriots, but I would much rather play them at home than go to Gillette Stadium. Just being honest. I still think we can win in Gillette Stadium, but I would much rather have them come to Jacksonville and get us 1 week to rest and prepare for them. Let's be real. Between the fucking Ravens, Titans, Bills, Chargers, Chiefs, whoever fucking plays them, they're not beating the Patriots in New England. Let's be fucking real. So, might as well just get ready to prepare to play them. But, getting ahead of myself. focus on this week. Take the shit one game at a time. Let's do what we need to do and beat the fucking Texans this week. On that note, let's go Jags. I'll see y'all. Hopefully we are celebrating a postseason berth on Sunday. Let's go.